Thanks for breakfast, Mom. Gotta go.
Well, Jeff, don't forget we're going to visit the art museum this afternoon.
Oh, I can't, Mom. I gotta stay late for a student council meeting.
But you were so anxious to see the Picasso exhibit.
Well, I am, but this is a very important meeting. We're gonna vote money for the new ping pong paddles.
Oh, that sounds important.
Well, it is. Gerelda Schultz, the leader of the opposition, is trying to table the motion, and I've got to stop her. See you later.
So long, Jeff.
You know, Alex, somewhere along the line, I think we failed, Jeff.
Failed?
Trading Pablo Picasso for ping pong paddles?
I still say you shouldn't have killed that bill, Gerelda. The student council needed the money for new ping pong paddles.
Look, Jeff, it's an old political trick. You impose temporary austerity measures now, and we'll get more than enough money later.
Well, you keep up your political maneuvers, and we're going to have a bankrupt student government.
Look, this trick has been working for politicians since the days of ancient Greece. Don't ask me, ask Zeke.
Well, how would Zeke know?
Well, Zeke knows everything. Physics, biology, history. Ask Zeke.
He may not be in his office.
He's always in his office. Zeke?
Huh. Hi, Zeke.
Hi.
What's that?
Oh, a letter to the editor. Dear sir, I am writing you about a man of the highest moral conviction, exceptional character, and unquestionable intelligence. Truly one of the noblest men I know.
Who are you talking about?
Myself, of course. Who else would deserve such glowing praise? Now, listen. It is unfortunate that a man of this nature must be forcibly evicted from his office, ousted from his very sanctuary.
Evicted from what office?
This office. They're closing up this whole park for good. He says it's a hangout for undesirables. Well, he can have his blasted park.
Who can have it?
He can.
Commissioner Timothy Tiger Trimmett for City Council.
Tiger Trimmett is always glad to cooperate with the press, so fire away, gentlemen.
Commissioner, is there any truth to the rumor that you blocked a new highway in your district?
There is absolutely none. As I've said several times, I'll debate anybody, anytime, anywhere on the issues of the 5th District.
But, Commissioner, you're unopposed.
I'm unopposed.
Trimmett. He's in the Parks Commission. He gave my mother a lot of trouble once about a tree in front of our house.
He thinks because he closes this park, people are going to elect him to the city council. He says he's going to get rid of all the vagrants in the neighborhood.
Well, he can't do that. That's a violation of the public trust, of freedom of assembly, the Bill of Rights. We got to fight this.
They've got an old saying about fighting City Hall. Oh, I'm going to miss you kids and all your confounded questions.
Well, maybe he'll lose the election.
He can't. He's unopposed.
Well, maybe we can get him disqualified.
Uh,
City councilman. Let's see. Residence qualifications, party affiliation, age limit. Wait a minute, I think I got something.
You look like you got a headache.
Look, in my political science class, a professor mentioned an interesting loophole in the age limit for city elections.
Age limits? Well, that can hardly apply to him.
No, but it would apply to the guy that runs against him.
But he's unopposed.
He was, but no longer. He's got a fight on his hands, and his opponent is energetic, young, and progressive.
Who's running against him?
You are. Citizens of the 5th District, at this very moment, you are standing on the scene of what promises to be an enormous iniquity against society. An unprecedented miscarriage of justice. And it's all the fault of one crass individual, Timothy Trimmett.
You're right.
And there is only one man who can restore dignity to public office. One man who can save this bench under my very feet. And that man is your next city councilman, Jeff Stone.
I must say I appreciate your enthusiasm. I must also say that I am not running for city councilman.
Why not?
Because I'm not old enough.
I talked to my political science professor about that loophole in the age limit, and I quote from our municipal election code. No political party may nominate a candidate who is under 21 years of age.
There, you see?
An independent candidate may run by securing 500 signatures on a nominating petition. You'll notice that whoever wrote this law forgot to put in an age limit for the independent candidate.
Yeah. But why should I run? I could never hope to win.
Well, you don't have to win. Just the fact that you're running will draw attention to the issues. You might even force Trimmett to leave Zeke's bench alone.
Look, I want to help Zeke as much as any of us. I just don't think that it's...
Hate to do this, people, but we got to take this bench.
Over my dead body, you will.
Geralda.
Tyrants, demagogues, shackle me with your chains of affliction, I dare you.
Hey, Charlie, who turned her on?
You take this bench, you'll take me with it.
Oh, Geralda.
Now will you stop?
I don't think so.
Geralda, hey! Geralda, come here. Get down off of there.
Give in to the forces of oppression.
Okay, you win. Stop the truck. Look, now, if you'll get down from there, I'll run for city council.
You mean it?
Yes.
Wonderful.
You know, Charlie, they're right about this park. Bunch of dinglings.
Okay, gang. Who's got the petition? Oh. Now, spread the word. We've got to get 500 signatures on these petitions. Okay, now, what's our motto?
We want Stone! We want Stone!
Louder!
We want Stone! We want Stone!
And he's a very conscientious candidate. The city council really needs Jeff Stone.
That's right, ma'am. Jeff Stone. Thank you.
Jeff Stone?
Yes, he's an extremely hard worker.
Oh, but exactly how old is this Jeff Stone?
How old?
Yes.
Oh, he's quite interested in the urban renewal project, and
Yeah, well, how old is he?
actually, he's rather young, but vigorous, very vigorous.
How young?
Well, to tell you the truth, why do you ask?
Well, I happen to know a Jeff Stone.
Oh, well, it couldn't be the same one.
City councilman. No, you're right, it couldn't be.
Thank you.
You're welcome. City councilman. No, it couldn't be.
Darling, I'm home.
Hi, dear.
Hi, sweetheart. Say, you know, the funniest thing happened to me today. Somebody asked me to sign a petition for a candidate named Jeff Stone.
I know, the same thing happened to me.
Really?
Did you sign?
Well, no, honey, you don't really believe that Jeff could be...
Oh, no, it's just a silly coincidence.
Yeah, I guess so. After all, he's not even old enough to...
What's for dinner? Did I say something wrong? All I said was, what's for dinner?
Jeff, I don't know quite how to ask you this, but are you running for city council?
Oh, that. Yeah, I am.
Jeff, I don't think you quite heard your mother. She wants to know if you were running for city council.
Yes, I am. Are you going to vote for me?
Darling.
Later. But, Jeff, you can't just get up one morning and decide to run for city councilman.
Well, it's more than that, Mom. I'm doing it to preserve freedom and justice in our society.
Where does he get language like that?
Well, I'll get it.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm soliciting signatures for the candidacy of Jeff Stone.
I-
Save it, Geralda. They're already sold.
Jeff, is this your house?
Yeah. Oh, Mom, Dad, this is Geralda Schultz, my campaign manager.
How do you do?
How do you do, Geralda? What's this all about, anyway?
We only need one more signature, and then we can get Jeff's nomination certified to preserve freedom and justice in our society.
That's where he got that kind of language.
Have you both already signed?
Well, no, I haven't.
Good. That puts us over the top.
No, wait a minute. Jeff isn't even old enough to run for office.
Geralda found a loophole in the age limit.
If I were a parent, I would certainly encourage my children to take part in public affairs.
Well,
Alex? Excuse us. Alex, I think she's right. I think we ought to go along with their little experiment.
You think so?
Yes, it shows a healthy community spirit.
I guess you're right. All right. Stone.
Thanks. Now we can defeat the tyrant, destroy the oppressor, annihilate the enemy.
That's a healthy community spirit.
Just who is this dictator you're running against?
Commissioner Trimmett. He's the one who gave you the trouble with the carob tree.
The tiger?
All right, gang. Let's get to the other side of the building. Geralda wants these people in City Hall to think that we're waging $1 million campaign.
Councilman? 5th District? Oh, my. Commissioner, Commissioner! Commissioner!
Commissioner, has there been any criticism of your policy concerning the conservation of water?
Gentlemen, I'm willing to stand on my past record. As I said before, I'll debate anybody, anytime, anywhere on any of my issues.
There are election posters all over the place.
Good work, Miss Featherspoon. Just because we're unopposed doesn't mean we're running a slouchy campaign. Oh, we've got a great team, great team. Good day, gentlemen. Let me know if I can help you again. Jeff Stone. Jeff Stone. Who is Jeff Stone? Who is Jeff Stone? I've heard that name someplace before. Well, whoever he is, he's got tremendous grassroots support. The whole district is plastered with his confounded posters. You keep looking. Miss Featherspoon, I want you to go through every file in this building until you find something on Jeff Stone.
Yes, sir.
Boys in the state capitol are behind this. They're out to get me.
Commissioner, there's a young man waiting outside to see you.
Tell him to go away.
Been waiting quite a long time.
Oh, all right, all right. I suppose he wants some new sand for a baseball diamond.
I'm coming now.
Commissioner?
You picked a bad day, son. I'm in the midst of a ruthless political campaign.
Ruthless?
Ruthless! And if this Jeff Stone wants a fight, he'll get it. I'll dig up every illicit and seamy detail of his past. I'll sling mud at every turn. I'll plaster his name across the front pages.
Oh, Commissioner.
I know I shouldn't say things in front of young ears like yours. In school, they give you the ivory tower concept of politics.
Oh, Commissioner.
Well, don't believe it for a minute, my boy. It's a dirty, dirty business. All right, my boy. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, I was wondering, what if this Jeff Stone were willing to withdraw from the race?
Say, haven't I seen you someplace before?
Commissioner, I can get your opponent to withdraw from the race. All you have to do is reopen Crawford Park.
Never! When the tiger says he's going to do something, the tiger does it.
All right, if that's the way you want it.
Wait a minute. Aren't you?
That's right, I'm Jeff Stone. I came here to withdraw from this race, but now I'm going to fight to the finish. What is that?
We've got to have a campaign headquarters. Bobby Flanagan's father sells mobile homes, and he lent us one for the campaign.
Hey, Geralda, did you see this article in the paper?
No. This is interesting. The commissioner said, I will debate anybody, anywhere, anytime on my past actions. Anybody, anywhere.
Geralda, what are you thinking?
There's an old political axiom that says...
No, Geralda, I'm not going to do it.
You've got to. You are going to challenge Trimmett to a full-scale public debate.
I am?
On television.
Television?
You'll be following in the tradition of William Jennings Bryan, accepting the challenge.
Well, I'd rather follow in the tradition of Jeff Stone and chicken out.
Jeff, it's our chance to shape your public image. We'll take our cause directly to the people.
But on television?
It'll be just like FDR's fireside chats. Only this time, the fire will be under Commissioner Trimmett's chair.
I'll debate anybody, anywhere, anytime. I said that?
I understand now somebody's challenged you to debate on television. You did say you'd accept all challenges.
Well, yes, but...
Thank you, Commissioner.
Anywhere, anytime. Oh, my.
Look, you go in there and debate. I'm going to wait here in the car.
You don't have anything to worry about. Here,
What's this?
read it.
Exactly what is your position on the motion for cloture of Council Bill 130734 concerning the establishment of the proposed new pipeline control district in the Haven Heights area? Well, what is that?
Well, as your legal counsel, I took the liberty of preparing the questions and answers for the debate. Just use those questions and you'll have Trimmett on the ropes in no time.
Well, I still don't see why we had to drag this whole trailer down here.
It's good publicity. Besides, I've got some very vital research material in there.
You need all this room for research material?
Sure do.
Zeke!
Hi. Jeff, I sure appreciate what you're doing for me.
He's the most vital research material we've got. Now come on inside. I'll explain our plan of attack. Hey, ladies first.
Let's trim it. I'm going to teach those kids a lesson.
Commissioner, I brought along an outline of some of the issues for your debate.
What kind of issues would they debate? The legality of playing marbles in the city limits? Nothing works around here. And when I received this invitation to debate, I was more than happy to accept, because I am interested in the youth of today. Thank you.
Now we turn to our other candidate, Jeff Stone. Mr. Stone is the challenger, so he will lead off with the first question. Mr. Stone.
Commissioner Trimmett, are you responsible for the closing of Crawford Park?
I most certainly am.
Would you tell us your reasons for closing down the park, please, sir?
To protect our beautiful neighborhoods from being infested with unsavory, undesirable, and shady characters. That park was a hangout for vagrants.
If I may, sir, I'd like to depart from the regular debate to show you an exhibit.
Well, if it's relevant to the issues.
It's very relevant. Exhibit A, please.
Please.
Would you give us... Would you give us your name, please?
I'm Zeke.
Once again, please.
I'm Zeke.
Zeke what?
Well, just Zeke. That's the important part.
Yes.
Huh?
Please, gentlemen. Please, right over here, please.
Thank you.
Do you have an occupation, Zeke?
Yes, I'm a consultant.
Consultant. For what kind of clientele?
Students mostly.
I see. In other words, you help students with their problems.
Well, I don't know how much I help them. We do a lot of talking and thinking.
Mm-hmm. Do you have an office, sir?
I had one.
Would you describe your office for us, please?
Oh, yes. It had a tremendous blue ceiling and an air conditioning that just wouldn't quit, and the largest potted plants you ever saw in your life.
I object. What has this man's office got to do with this debate?
Would you tell us where your office was located, please, sir?
It was located on a bench in Crawford Park. I said was located.
Now, Commissioner Trimmett has said that the park is infested with vagrants. Do you consider yourself a vagrant, sir?
A vagrant? Well, now, let me see. That's from the Latin, vagare, which means to wander. Why, no. I'm not a wanderer. I like to stay in one place. That's why I'm trying to get my bench back.
Those kids will pay for this. The tiger cannot be pushed around. And when I'm elected to the city council, I'll outlaw teenagers.
I brought in your paper, Commissioner.
Don't forget, except for that kid, I'm still unopposed. Why, I could be the mayor, even the governor. And when the people realize what a great statesman I am...
Commissioner. Commissioner. Commissioner!
Yes, what... A telephone survey of the 5th District indicates Jeff Stone can count on 48% of the expected vote. If this trend continues, Stone could win. But he can't win. I'm supposed to be the governor. Even the mayor?
Listen, a poll just gave our candidate, Jeff Stone, 48% of the expected... Could be mayor, even governor. I could be the biggest political boss in this whole state.
Mr. Stone, as Jeff's mother, could you give us your personal opinion on the controversy about using municipal bonds for deficit spending?
We gotta stop this.
Stop what?
I might really win.
I know. You can have power, fame. You'll be able to do anything you want.
Anything I want. Now, how can a city councilman do the Watusi?
Think of the great service you'll be doing your community.
The only service I can do my community is to withdraw from the race right now.
But what about Zeke?
Well...
Look, Jeff, don't withdraw yet. If I know anything about politicians, Trimmett will be calling us.
Calling us?
Into a smoke-filled caucus room.
I don't even smoke.
I should be calling right about now. Jeff, telephone. Well, at least he's punctual.
I'll give your school a brand new tennis court.
The bench.
A parking lot for 30 cars.
The bench.
50 cars.
The bench.
No, not the bench.
Bench.
Not the bench.
The bench.
The bench.
Hey, next, get a move on, Sonny. Right over here. On second thought, it was a little more this way.
Jeff, can you give us a statement as to exactly what all this means?
This means I'm out of politics for good.
But we're not ruling out the gubernatorial race.
Are you going to stand there jabbering all day, or are you going to give me back my pen?
That's exactly what I say.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, we can't act too quickly in serving the public interest and convenience. You may quote me on that. When I heard those of this car would work a hard...
You were successful in your attempt to preserve freedom and justice in our society.
Yep, Zeke got his bench back. I had a short career in politics.
And I didn't have to explain to that reporter how I feel about municipal bonds and deficit spending.
I guess that leaves you, Geralda.
Oh, that's okay. I managed to get another job, and in fact, I'm late now.
Oh, great. Where?
Oh, it's just a job. Why, very nice meeting you.
I'll walk you out to your car.
Oh, that's not necessary. It's just out the driveway.
There's no problem, really. What? Talk about party loyalty.
Well, there's an old political axiom. You know, always stick with a winner.